Hi, my name is David Tokestall, and this is my DVD room wrestling collection and slash other stuff. So this is my 25th anniversary Optimus Prime. It has the original 5 episodes, the original comic book, and the original toy. I've kept that, have not opened it. It's a treasure to me. And here we see the original Legion of Doom from circa Jim Crockett Promotions. Gotta have jelly bellies when you watch wrestling. But here is my TNA collection. So I have a couple best ofs here. This is the original Best of the Bloodiest Brawls. If I remember correctly, there's only 300 or 400 of these made. Another Best of the Bloodiest Brawls. Another Best of the Bloodiest Brawls. 50 Greatest Moments. Year 1 History. Global Impact. I have the other one on iTunes. This again is an original. You couldn't buy it in the stores. You see there's no UPC. Got that actually when it first came out. Best of the Tag Teams. Another Best of the Tag Teams. Ultimate Matches. Best of the Ultimate X. This is another one, the original 4 DVDs that came up. You can see there's no UPC on that. And Best of the X Division. One was really good. This is a 2 DVD set. Best of X Division 1 and 2. But it's not technically version 1. The first version was the one I showed you. And this here is like actual GameStop exclusive DVD that came with the game. Best of the Asylum Years. World X Cup. And then I got most of the biographical DVDs. Best of Abyss. My camera work's not the greatest, people. I apologize. Original America's Most Wanted 2 DVD set. You can see there's no UPC on that. Kurt Angle Champion set. Beer Money and Machine Gun set. Best of Christian Cage. Best of Christopher Daniels. Best of Mick Foley. Best of Sting. Or best of Jeff Hardy. This actually is a interesting DVD set that I got. The first disc actually, DVD on here, actually has a second DVD content, and DVD number 2 has the first DVD content on it, which I thought was fairly interesting. Again, this was sold when that did not have their Navarre DVD deal. It's original. Enigma. This is one of the last DVD releases they did in Navarre. TNA's Greatest Moments, which basically starts around the time Hulk Hogan came. Best of Hulk Hogan. How did I get this? Somebody in Nashville is selling these on eBay after Hulk Hogan got disgraced. So, Mortal DVD. Jeff Jarrett DVD. Probably one of the better sets that TNA made. Best of Raven TNA. Best of Samoa Joe. Sting. His original TNA DVD. The Best of Sting just came out. AJ Styles. This is the original one. If you notice, there's not a UPC. There's other ones that came out with a UPC on it. It was re-released later. Phenomenal AJ Styles Volume 2. And here is the 3 Live Crew. Again, original set. No UPC on that. And then I won't bother going all over these, but I have all of the TNA pay-per-views up to Bound for Glory 2013. Why up to Bound for Glory 2013? Because I wasn't a huge fan of the direction they were taking. Vince Russo came back as a booker, and I kind of lost my interest in TNA. I have to say my favorite TNA events are always for the Bound for Glories. And then we'll start on my WWE sets. And there's Kirby Puckett sitting there. Statue of Kirby Puckett. If you're a Minnesota baseball fan, you know he's one of the greatest players of all time. SummerSlam, the anthology. And then there's actually a Best of Survivor Series back on the Attitude Era releases. I have the 2 older DVD sets of the Survivor Series. And then one thing I always loved, even though I have the WrestleMania Anthology, I always loved getting the WrestleMania DVDs just because they had extras on them. So here's a Best of WrestleMania, Attitude Era set, History of WrestleMania, Mania 3, when they re-released it, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. It's 22, 23 Steelbook. Now this is actually something of a rarity, the Blu-ray. I guess there's some kind of trademark issue and they quit making those. 25, 26, and all the way up. I do have a couple of... Again, I apologize for my camera work. I'm not much of a cameraman. But I did collect some of these other sets. This one I got super cheap. I got for $5 in FYE. Same thing for this one. This one I got just because I like John Cena getting squashed. I was at this event, Target Center. Survivor Series, again, $5 FYE deal. Backlash, it had a good triple threat event, Triple H and Chris Benoit Michaels in the three-way. Got that cheap. This is actually not even on the network. It has a great main event of The Rock, Triple H versus Brock Lesnar. If you can get it, I highly recommend it. Invasion pay-per-view, again, really good, solid pay-per-view. I was at this one, Target Center. Then some other ones. I usually don't get every WWE pay-per-view, but ones I do get, I like really good matches on. Like this one, CM Punk, walking away from Vince. Too bad they crapped on the angle. This one was done at Target Center. I got all the Royal Rumbles on DVD. And then this starts my biographical section. So I have Andre the Giant, Austin vs. Man, Attitude Era, because Stone Cold said so, Austin 360 Uncensored. Hell yeah. If I remember right, this is a collector's. There's a regular edition and a special Attitude version of it, so I got the Attitude version of it. I don't think there's anything extra on this as far as DVDs goes, but it's really cool. This is a little bit of a rarity with the What DVD. Stone Cold Truth. Stone Cold Steve Austin 3 set. Then the Blu-ray set. And then I have, you know, your Batistas. Big Show. Love Daniel Bryan, so had to get that set. He has Blu-ray. Cena. I'm not a huge fan of Cena the character, but he's turned a pretty solid wrestler. Got his sets here. CM Punk, DX, Edge, Ric Flair, Mick Foley. I got Mick Foley, and I got the Socko still there. Goldberg. And then over here it's very interesting. I got, if I can, I always try and get the special releases. That's one thing I was hoping that WWE would do, is get special releases. Greatest Thing, or Greatest Factions, Superstar Billy Graham. And then this one here is interesting. It's like this is a blue Best Buy exclusive here. And it has this DVD, No Way Out wins the title, the Tribute, and the Viva La Raza. So it's a pretty cool set. I mean, and I remember it was not that expensive. I remember I actually sold this to get this. Alright, Hardy Boys. There was a time when actually WWE was liquidating their DVDs, and I actually, when they became WWF, I went from WWE, so I actually found this for $5 at a farmer's store. I think it's called Farm and Fleet here. Again, Jeff Hardy, Bret Hart, Bobby Heenan, Hennig, Heyman, Hulk Hogan. Had to get this. The movie's cheesy, I know, but he's got two matches with Tiny, the guy who plays Hogan's heel. I can't remember what it was. It was Zeus. The other 2 matches of Zeus as an extra, which is kind of cool. Jericho, I wish they'd have more on him. They only have 2 DVDs of him. Kane, I think, needs a documentary set. Brothers of Destruction. Again, America did not get the Blu-ray, so we just got the DVD. Lawler, Lesnar, McMahon, Shawn Michaels, pretty large, has a lot of releases there. Morrison, I thought this is probably one of the worst releases of all time. Tried staying kayfabe, and it's like, really? Come on. Rey Mysterio, Randy Orton, Pillman, got Piper, got the regular, and I got the 4 DVD set here from Circuit City. Got Got it, I think, for like $5 on the up at eBay. But here's a 4 DVD set, Circuit City exclusive. Road Warriors, Rhodes, Roberts, The Rock. And again, I got the collector's edition, which has 2 DVDs in it. Got The Rock. I got the special edition great ones here. Rock vs. Cena, yep, they did a Blu-ray set over 1 match. Zack Ryder, Savage, Shield, Steamboat, Sting. Again, Sting's my favorite wrestler, so anything DVD that has Sting on it, I pick it up. Triple H, Ultimate Warrior, and then I also have the special collector's edition 2 DVD set. One thing I noticed about these special Circuit City sets is they don't have a lot of content on them. Again, Ultimate Warrior, Taker. This I actually found, funny enough, for $10 at a used game store. Go figure. And selling on $70 plus on eBay at the time. Taker. Again, this is Taker. I think this streak, I think they've milked this for more sales, and it's unreal. Now they're selling the Coffin DVD set, which I'm going to pass on Rob Van Dam. They actually had a DVD for a game. I picked that up. After all these, Allied, AWA, and then let's see here. Then you notice I don't have every ECW DVD. Some of them was bloody and gory, and I really like the athletic matches at ECW versus the hardcore matches. That may upset some people, but that's just my preference. I've never been much for bloody matches. Even Destruction, this is a rarity. Again, I found this for like $5 at a game store. Falls Count Anywhere. It's another one that's kind of like, okay, this probably, don't know why this was released. And these here, these are actually a Best Buy exclusive. I made a Best Buy run that day. Monday Night War, this has to be one of my favorite DVDs. This actually got me started on buying DVDs. Very, very, very well done DVD. NWO, I got the original and the newer one. The OMG collection. And then Raw has had numerous sets over there. So this is one of the original ones. 1 and 2. And then here's your other Raw sets. Raw sets. Raw sets. And then, you know, Elimination Chamber set. Saturday Night Live. Saturday Night's Main Event, I'm sorry. This is actually one of my favorite DVDs there. Got others, but SmackDown, Tough Enough. This is probably the biggest waste of a DVD set I've ever seen in my life. I think I got this for $3 online just to keep it for my collection. I wouldn't pay much more than that. And then this was actually a Walmart exclusive at the time. Not much new content, just got to get my collection complete. And here's all the WCWs. I do have the FYE exclusive Nitro set that has extra matches on it. And yeah. So as far as DVDs goes, that's about what I got for TNA and WWE. This is my VHS collection. They actually had when Pro Wrestling was hot. Discovery Channel, a couple channels had like behind the scenes shows, so I have those two right here. And this was actually a show on Network TV exposing pro wrestling. And then right after WCW folded a year or two afterward, these are flying for like $2 on Amazon. So I picked up a bunch of WCW VHS tapes. This is Raw Volume 3 and more WCW stuff. And this here is actually interesting. The Bio Channel did a bunch of wrestlers' bios, and I don't understand why they haven't been released on DVD. They're really good. Andre had a really good one. This was Kurt Angle. The only WWF release on Kurt Angle was this one right here. Stone Cold from the Bio Channel. Some more WCW ones. This is Mick Foley from the Bio Channel. Goldberg, Hitman. I got probably about a couple versions of that movie. WCW again, Jericho. This is his original WWF release on VHS before his other ones. Kevin Nash. A guy at church actually walked it to me and gave this to me, which is amazing. It's original AWA VHS tape of the Road Warriors. There you go. Awesome. The Rock, again, this was Bio Channel 1. Rick Rude WCW. Macho Man WCW, of course, I have to have my Sting VHS. This is original Triple H VHS tape with him and China on the Rise. Jesse Ventura, this is probably the worst VHS tape there is. They kind of cashed in on Jesse Ventura becoming governor, and they repeat a lot of content on this. It's not really good. Sid Vicious, WCW, and this is when Jesse Ventura is running for Minnesota governor. Keepsake. And these are my independent things. They don't really belong to an organization, or they're not affiliated with the main two, TNA or ROH or WWE, or main three. So I got I'm From Hollywood's Andy Kaufman, Steve Austin from his days at USWA. Same with this one, him and Cactus Jack and Booker T, USWA or Global Force. 2 from the American Dream in the Florida territory. Luchadors put on an Eddie Guerrero tribute, and that's that. This is Shawn Michaels' official release from Southwest Championship Wrestling. Kind of funny to see him be a jobber or a new guy. Best of Rey Mysterio from Mexico, which is kind of cool. This is actually autographed. This is a shoot interview with Mick Card's voice in Minnesota Wrestling. And I picked that up, and he autographed it for me. Very nice guy. A Sting Moment of Truth. This is a Christian movie about his testimony. I love it. Sting. Matt Sydal again. This is mainly from the Wrestling Society X. Best of the Von Erichs. This is really cool unedited WCW footage. If you don't have this, you like Von Erichs, get this DVD. This is an actually official Pioneer DVD release. Best of Cactus Jack. Gotta have Mick Foley. And this is from our video. Best of Rod Van Dam ECW title reign. I gotta say the video quality on it's pretty crappy. It's like it's sourced off a VHS tape. This is Andy Kaufman. I'm From Hollywood, and also my breakfast. I'm From Hollywood Breakfast with Blassie. Cool set. There's cool extras in there. These are my Japanese DVDs from High Spots. I've British Bulldogs in Japan, Ric Flair in Japan, RVD in Japan, Road Warriors in Japan, which is awesome, Sabu in Japan, Steiner Brothers in Japan, Sting in Japan. And this is like a classic movie matches DVD, and this is actually a lot of, you know, USWA global stuff. It's actually really good. Tatsumi Fujinami story, RF video. It's really good. It's a shoot interview with a bunch of his matches from Japan. It's cool. I have the Ultimate Wrestling set. It's a 5 DVD set, and mainly goes over USWA type stuff. Glow on this. My favorite documentaries are independent documentaries. This is Glow documentary, which is really good. I think everybody has a set. Glory Days of Wrestling. They keep releasing this every year with the same matches. I got the Steelbook. And Giants, Midgets, and Heroes is actually Mid-South, unedited. This is a really cool set. This is a Wrestling Road Diaries put together by Colt Cabana. They're actually really good. Show a Life of an Independent Wrestler. Enjoyed it. Ultimate Insiders, I got the Vince Russo, Ed Ferrara set. If you want a good laugh, they're kind of fun to listen to. Wrestling Slams. Again, this is basically reused USWA footage. Yeah. Okay, now we're going to get more into the independent documentaries, which I like. This is the Old Boys. Cool documentary, Last and Extras. This is OVW set right here. Memphis Wrestling, Lawler versus Kaufman, probably one of my favorite feuds. Midnight Rockers, I'm a Shawn Michaels Midnight Rockers fan. I grew up in the AWA, so it was Midnight Rockers in Memphis. Again, a little more sets of USWA footage. Wild Men of Wrestling is basically championship wrestling from Florida. More USWA, this is the Wrestling Society X set. Robin Down Under, this is just a big super card they had in Australia. For $1, not bad. Gotta have the XWF. And then there's Wrestling Gold. I think the best part of this Wrestling Gold DVD is not the wrestling, but it's actually Dave Meltzer and Jim Cornette doing commentary. Smoky Mountain sets. I have the Legends card and Before the Superstars right here. WF The All-Stars. This is another crappy DVD. Really bad. They use American Wrestling Federation footage and was not good. In Warriors of Wrestling, this is American Wrestling Federation. It was an American-based promotion that used times or rounds. And back to Bad Street Out, the Collector's Edition. It's just a DVD about making the song Back to Bad Street. They made it interesting. Bloodstained Memoirs. It's alright. I thought they could have done a better job with it. Tales of Lucha Libre, or Tales of Masked Man about Lucha Libre is really good. Love the Dynamite Kid set. It was good. And then this is Michael Elliott's DVDs that he makes. I think they're really good. Woo Mercy, Jimmy Valiant, History and Tradition, NWA, the Jim Crockett set, Harley Race set, Rock and Roll Express, Ivan Koloff, and The Patriot. This here's a Steel Domain. It's a local promotion. They had Pierce vs. Cabana. I was at the match. It was a great card. Like Memories, this set, even though DVD is good, it was very lacking. It was about a little over an hour and nothing much on it. And this is a highly underrated DVD set. 7 Levels of Hate. Very, very well done. This is Kayfabe Work Your Gimmick. This is basically Spinal Tap for wrestling. It is hilarious if you like that type of movie. This is Inside Indie Wrestling, a documentary by National Geographic. Omega documentary, Montreal Theory, which is kind of interesting. Probably one of the best indie docs. History World Class Championship Wrestling set. I got two of the same thing. Basically, I have the collector's, director's cut, and the regular cut. Love them. Great sets. Memphis Heat was a great doc. Hitman Heart Collector's 10th year anniversary edition. You got the Hitman movie, and then the Life and Death of Owen Hart. An underrated documentary that I don't think has got a lot of traction is this one here, The Pro Wrestler. That's pretty darn good. This is the A&E Special Unreal Story of Wrestling. Beyond the Mat, which started all director's cut. Card Subject to All, to Change, Forever Hardcore, Barbed Wire City, Hard Knocks. Ring of Glory was like Vince Russo promotion. Better left there. Message is good. The wrestling and storylines are interesting. Wrestling for Jesus and Wrestling with Satan. So after that, I figured I'd quickly show you Ring of Honor collection. Ring of Honor originally did 12 pay-per-views for G-Funk Entertainment. I got them all. They're very good. They're during their good period. Up to Take No Prisoners. I have a couple more of them. Have some of the HDNet DVDs. Battle St. Paul was there. Joe vs. Kabashi, which is my favorite match. Dragon Gate one of my favorite matches. Dragon Gate Challenge was really good. Supercar Honor was good. Unified was good. This is some of their commercial DVD releases right here. Summer Punk. Ring of Honor Volume 1 Best of TV. Japan's Finest. I got some Shoot DVDs here. I got the first 2 years of Dragon Gate and started getting bored with this. I quit collecting it. Hogan Knows Best. And this is my Region 2 DVDs that I got from overseas. I have a bunch of them here. And then I got Viola Rasa. The reason I got that one, it has the SmackDown and Raw tribute shows on there for Eddie Guerrero. And this here, I got my Kofi Kingston documentary. And then I got also the Region 2 DVD of Blitzing Memoirs and Father Ted. So that is my DVD collection. Hope you liked it. And I have some other DVDs on there, but they're not wrestling. But that is my DVD collection. Thanks, and hope you enjoyed it. Leave some comments for me.